The fall of the Berlin Wall and the decline of the Soviet Union. After World War II, Germany was divided into two separate countries, East Germany and West Germany. East Germany was a communist country and West Germany was a free country. Although 100 miles into East Germany, the city of Berlin was divided into two sections, East Berlin and West Berlin. After Germany's defeat in World War II, Germany was divided into two sections, East and West Germany.
East Germany became a communist country controlled by the Soviet Union. This side included the entire city of Berlin, which we live in.
To make it fair, Berlin, although 100 miles into East Germany from the border, was split in half. The west side to West Germany and the east side to East Germany.
3 years after the split, in 1948, the government of East Berlin blocked the people of West Berlin from entering East Berlin for food in hopes of kicking them out of Berlin themselves. When this occurred, the U.S. intervened and provided food, fuel, and other supplies for the people of West Berlin. This was called the Berlin Airlift.
Throughout the next 10 years, millions of East Berliners like us fled to West Germany. Specifically, on August 12, 1961, 2,400 people of East Germany fled to West Germany. This was the greatest movement of Germans in one day. This migration sparked Khrushchev's, the leader of West Germany, interest in separating East and West Germany for good.
On the same night of the Great Movement, August 12, 1961, Khrushchev closed the border between East and West Germany. Just 2 weeks later, our government put up a barbed wire and concrete block wall that divided us and West Berlin.
Later, this makeshift wall was replaced with a wall built with stronger materials and was made into a wall of 12 feet in height, 4 feet in width, made with reinforced concrete topped with an enormous pipe.
Before the wall was built, many of us would travel to West Berlin daily for work, shopping, or the movies. However, after the building of the Berlin Wall, there were only 3 main entryways through the Berlin Wall, where travelers were screened and very rarely let through.
Many of our people tried to escape to West Berlin. In total, 171 people were killed trying to escape over the Berlin Wall. Because of the number of people trying to escape, our government set up the death strip. This strip consisted of soft sand to show footprints, floodlights, vicious dogs, tripwire machine guns, and armed soldiers.
Despite all of these obstacles, 5,000 of us East Berliners managed to cross the Berlin Wall between 1961, which was the year that the wall was built, and 1989, which was the year that the wall was torn down. We escaped by jumping out of windows close to the wall, climbing over the barbed wire, flying in hot air balloons, crawling through sewers, and driving through unfortified parts of the wall.
On June 12, 1987, President Ronald Reagan arrived in Berlin, scheduled to speak in West Berlin. It is said that Reagan planned to call Gorbachev, our Soviet leader, to tear down the wall, but Reagan's counsel suggested a softer approach. For his protection, Reagan spoke on top of a dais at the wall with a glass shield behind him to protect him from any possible shots from our people. Reagan was outraged when he heard that we were forced back so that we could not hear him speak. His anger was clear as he spoke.
To show he came in peace and in favor of the people, Reagan stated, "Like many presidents before me, I came here today because wherever I go, whatever I do, ich habe nach Ihnen Koffer in Berlin. I still have a suitcase in Berlin." He went on to say, "There is one sign that the Soviets can make that would be unmistakable, that would advance dramatically the cause of freedom and peace."
Years later, on November 9, 1989, our leader of West Germany announced freedom to cross the border. That night, there was a celebration at the wall where the people chanted, "Turaf, turaf, turaf," meaning open the gate. At midnight, we flooded through the checkpoints.
At this time, Berlin was united for the first time since 1945. Almost 1 year later, on October 3, 1990, our people and the people of West Germany officially reunited.